Hello, everyone. It's End Times Talk, and I wanted to come at you with an important video of things and signs of things to come. I believe I once before stated, and I'm going to state it again. I am not a prophet. I don't proclaim to be a prophet. I don't want anything to do with being a prophet because prophets are held to an extremely high standard. But nonetheless, I think there's some things that I need to state that are important. Previously, I had decided not to share this dream that I had had in 2012, but I'm going to share it now because I believe it's important and it pertains to things that are coming. Anyways, I have family members that can confirm that I had spoken of this dream well before any sickness came to America or any pandemic. But in this dream, there was a strip mall with in the city I live in now, with a Dragon Country restaurant buffet. Okay, everybody knows what Dragon Country means. It's just kind of code word, so you're not actually saying certain things. You got to have to read between the lines here in this video a little bit. But anyways, this Dragon Country buffet had been converted into a medical facility, and I thought that that was very interesting. Why this Dragon Country buffet? Well, because that was the origins of it. Anyways, it had been converted into a medical facility, and in this medical facility, there was all this stainless steel paneling and all these metal slabs that people were laying on. You know, some had already become deceased, and they had cloths over their heads and their bodies. But there are other people that were sick and dying and choking and drowning on their own phlegm, their snot and mucus. Excuse me. Anyways, uh, I was one of those people in that dream that was dying of this. But all of a sudden, the Lord quickened my spirit. I had gotten healed, and I was able to get better in this place, and they were trying to keep me there anyways, and I was able to escape and flee for my life. But as I fled for my life, and this is where this kind of comes in, where I believe that this pertains to what's about to happen. I was being chased down by two three-letter agency vehicles that were sleek black, had tinted windows, couldn't see inside of them. There was no labels on them, but I knew who was driving those. You know what I mean? Like, they were the three-letter agencies. Anyways, um, when I saw those two vehicles in my dream, I knew in my spirit, even back then, that there would be two lockdowns, two clampdowns. Okay, and that's what that had represented in the dream. I felt that in my spirit 100%. Like, there's not a doubt in my mind that that's what that represented. Anyways, come to 2019, 7 years later, this dream happened. It literally played out exactly as that. And you know, we went through that, and I actually got sick during that time, and I was so sick that I was literally drowning in my own phlegm, of mucus and whatnot. And I was throwing it up, I was coughing it up, it was filling my lungs up. I thought I was gonna die from it. I literally did, and this was all before it was actually said to be here in America, this dragon country sickness. Anyways, you know, I had gotten better from it, but it did a lot of upper respiratory damage, and it has taken me quite some time to heal from that, which I'm doing much better now. But just like in the dream, I got better and was able to make it through that first lockdown. Anyways, I do believe a second lockdown is on the way. And that's what I'm trying to mention this dream for. I have family members that can even, I even have a certain family member that would be willing to appear in video to say that, you know, I had this dream before that all happened, years before it happened, in 2019. 2012 is when I had the dream. 2019 is when it all happened. Anyways, once again, I don't proclaim to be a prophet. I don't proclaim to be prophetic. I don't want to be a prophet. God chooses whom He chooses for what He chooses it for. Okay, period. End. Any Christian knows that. Anyways, you know, fast forward, on January 1st, I had had another dream. Okay, of January 1st, 2023, just recently, 5 days ago, and it leads me to believe that the second round of that dream is coming about. And I'm just going to give you a quick gist, but um, uh, you know, there's a video that I created 6 days ago called "A Dream of Warning." This video may, or if you scare easily, don't watch this, because there's some Christians that scare rather easily, and they allow the spirit of fear to overtake them. And I don't want to be someone who's spreading fear, but I also want to prepare God's people, because God's people perish for lack of knowledge. is what the scriptures state. So, anyways, I had a secondary dream where I saw this giant chunk of jade smack dab in the middle of this really well populated area. Okay, and it was a ghost town. Either many people had already died, or many people were in lockdown, or many people had fled for their lives to the wilderness. I don't know which, but I know that that's what the dream showed me, is that it was a ghost town. There was nobody around. Either people were in their homes and I couldn't see them, or they had fled. Anyways, I believe that giant chunk of jade is, jade is prized in Dragon Country. Okay, it is prized. It's the most prized stone in Dragon Country, and I believe that that shows the origins of what's coming next. I believe, just like with the Dragon Country buffet before, I believe once again we have that same sort of symbolism in the jade. Okay, and after I saw that jade and how the whole entire area was just vacant. I saw an extreme militarized force that was searching for people and forcibly doing things to people that that they shouldn't be doing. Anyways, if you want to hear more about that dream, I'll try to leave links in the description that I can. I'll try to leave links in the description if I can remember. But anyways, I want to go on with this. There is some footage coming out of Dragon Country once again, just like it did before anything was announced in America. We saw, the body bags piling up. We saw videos, security cam footage, videos of people dying just horrifically. That's not for the faint of heart. There's new videos that have been coming out of people dying. I know that they've had this zero COVID tolerance policy thing in Dragon Country, where they're trying to keep everybody locked down really tightly, but then it seems like they did this on purpose. They did this on purpose to incubate whatever is happening. And now all of a sudden they've released their grip of power completely. And people from Dragon Country are headed for the hills. They're saying that they've had such a influx of people booking flights for travel. It's unreal. It's overwhelming. There's word coming out that people from Dragon Country are fleeing to South America to make their way up through the southern border of Bald Eagle Country. Using the human trafficking that's happening through there to be able to gain access, because they want to get away from Dragon Country as much as they can. I know that there's a lot of talk and a lot of worry coming from Dragon Country about another clampdown. But what I will say is that just like before in 2019, the same kind of footage, we're seeing more footage come out of Dragon Country. That's literally the body bags are stacking up, multiple videos, and I believe we'll start to see more videos and more videos and more videos. Now, I don't know if this is propaganda, if it's really happening, but I believe that something is coming, and I want to warn God's people. God's people need to be aware and prepared with what's happening right now. I don't want God's people to be taken off guard. We need to be in prayer. We need to be seeking Jesus's face, and laying down everything that we have that's a distraction, and starting to focus on what really truly matters, and that's family, and Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit, and the church, and spreading the gospel. Anyways, you know, out of these videos that have come out, there's also videos of just lines around the corner of people making funeral plans in Dragon Country. And I mean, it's just devastating. It literally is happening the exact same way that it's happened before. The Dragon Country city that the original thing happened in, it's literally coming out of that same city again. And it's just shocking to me. Around the exact same time too. I do remember by March of 2019, they had the whole world basically in a lockdown. And here we are in January, the same time frame that those other first videos were being released in 2019 from Dragon Country. Once again, more videos are being released from Dragon Country from that same WUHAN. I'm just I want to be able to tell you the city, and that's what it is. And so they are just pouring out of that city. Uh, their 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 uh, their hospitals are filling up. The hospital beds are all full. Something is happening, people. Something is happening, most definitely, and I believe it to be very important to be paying attention to. I was in my area. I was one of the first people sounding the alarm in 2019, and I got mocked. I got into some Facebook groups that were local groups from where I'm at, and boy, did the hammer come down on me. I had some of my friends that were part of those groups, come to me privately and saying like, "Man, you're just trying to warn them, and look at what's happening." And I'm like, "I know, man, I know." People don't want to listen because they're fearful. And so I think we need to be paying attention to what's happening right now. I think that it's gonna spread because ultimately these people are literally they're getting away from this worldwide. I do know that there's already talk in Britain that they're going to be clamping down in Britain once again. So I mean, these are all just the same signs, folks. And I think that first dream that I had in 2012 showed me that I feel the Lord had shown me that there would be two of these, and I think this one will be the final one. I don't think that they're going to let up on this one, people. I think we're really going to be in it now, and I think people are going to really need to lean upon Jesus. I'm not trying to scare people, but I'm trying to prepare people because God's people perish for lack of knowledge, is what the word says. And so I believe this newest dream that the Lord gave me, I believe the Lord gave it to me. I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure, but now that I'm seeing all these signs, I wonder, was this dream on January 1st of 2023 a symbol of what was to come? And like I said, I'll try to leave the link to that dream in the description below. I think the video is called "A Dream of Warning." If you scare easily, don't watch this, because there's so many Christians, especially, that scare easily. They allow the spirit of fear to overtake them, and the Lord didn't give you a spirit of fear. He gave you a sound mind. And so if you have fear, it's not of God. Okay? If you have fear, it's not of God. But you got to understand, we are in the end times. And that's why I've done this channel, End Times Talk, because I want to be able to get God's people prepared. Now, I don't know how long this channel will be on YouTube because I'm not gonna water down what I'm saying. I might beat around the bush, or you're gonna have to read between the lines of some of my videos, and there's little hints here and there. But I'm not gonna water down what's being said on here. I'd rather just see it all the way through to the end and be deleted. This channel is not monetized. I don't care about your money. There's been many people that have donated to help get this going, and get a computer and a microphone and a printer and the things that I need to be able to make this run efficiently and be able to do what I can. But this channel is not monetized. I'm not taking money from the system. I will not take money from the system. I love God's people, and I'm not in this for profit. Every bit of money that's come into this ministry has been used for the ministry. It does not even go to my bills in my house. Okay, I want to make that very clear. So anyways, I wanted to come at you this video and warn you, keep your eyes peeled on Dragon Country right now. Keep your eyes peeled as to or keep your ears open to what's being said coming out of the other countries. One last thing, I do know that there's many other countries that are shutting their doors to Dragon Country. So I want to make that aware as well, that they're saying you can't come here, because I think the governments across the board know that this is the second one. This is the second one. There was elitists that have met, that have done war games pertaining to another sickness breaking out, and I think that this is happening. I think this is happening. So I appreciate you all for watching End Times Talk. I appreciate all who like, share, and subscribe to my videos. I love you all so much. I'm praying for you guys every day. I pray for my audience every single day, and I just pray that God will use you in these last days, because we're nearing the finish line, people. Jesus is coming for his bride soon. He is coming for his bride so soon, and we got to be ready. So I love you guys, and may God bless you, and may God keep you.